What if your liver is already screaming for help, but you just haven't learned how to listen? Fatty liver disease is known as a silent killer, not because it's rare, but because it doesn't scream. It whispers. Slowly, quietly, through symptoms that are so common, they're often dismissed. But make no mistake, when your liver is stressed, overloaded, or inflamed, it doesn't sit still. It sends signals, hundreds of them, hoping you'll catch on before it's too late. And today, we're going to decode 11 of the most ignored early warning signs of liver dysfunction. These are the red flags your body has likely been waving for months or even years, and you'll be shocked how many of them sound familiar. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. Constant, unexplained fatigue. If you're always tired, even after sleeping well, it could be your liver. When liver cells become clogged with fat, their ability to clear toxins plummets. That means more waste remains in your blood, your brain, your muscles. Your entire system slows down. Energy drops. The fatigue from a sluggish liver isn't normal tiredness. It's the kind that sits in your bones, making every task feel 20% heavier. And no amount of caffeine fixes it. Sign number 2. Brain fog. Can't think clearly. Forget what you were just doing. That's not just aging or distraction. That's called hepatic brain fog. Your liver filters ammonia, inflammatory molecules, and excess hormones out of your blood. When that filter clogs, those neurotoxins reach your brain, where they impact memory, focus, and mental sharpness. This is often misdiagnosed as depression, ADHD, or early cognitive decline. But in many cases, the real issue lies in the liver. Sign number 3. Belly bloating, especially after meals. If your stomach swells, tightens, or feels full after even small meals, your liver might be involved. It produces bile, which is essential for breaking down dietary fats. If bile production slows, digestion stalls, and bloating begins. You might notice this as a persistent food baby, especially in the upper right abdomen. Sign number 4. Discomfort under the right ribcage. Your liver sits just under your right ribcage. When it becomes enlarged, inflamed, or congested, it can press against nearby tissues, causing pressure, tightness, or even dull pain in that area. This sensation is often brushed off as a pulled muscle or indigestion, but it's one of the clearest physical signs of liver trouble. Sign number 5. Unexplained weight gain, or inability to lose belly fat. Here's a cruel irony. A fatty liver doesn't just store fat, it makes you store more fat everywhere else. When the liver can't process sugars or insulin properly, your body goes into fat storage mode. The result? Weight gain, especially around the midsection, that resists all efforts to lose it. You might also notice muscle loss, especially in the arms and legs, as your body breaks down protein for energy due to impaired metabolism. Sign number 6. Skin problems. Is your skin itchy, dry, breaking out, or unusually inflamed? It might be more than just allergies or hormones. When your liver can't eliminate waste effectively, toxins begin to exit through your skin. This backup detox can manifest as acne, eczema, psoriasis, or random rashes. In some cases, it's accompanied by yellowing of the eyes or skin, a classic sign of impaired bile flow. Sign number 7. Sleep disturbances, especially waking at 1 to 3 a.m. This one surprises most people. According to traditional Chinese medicine and modern detox science, your liver performs most of its detoxification between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. If you regularly wake during this time, it could be your liver under stress. You may experience restlessness, night sweats, vivid dreams, or a sudden feeling of being wired despite exhaustion. Sign number 8. Mood swings, irritability, and low motivation. Your liver plays a role in breaking down hormones, including cortisol, estrogen, and serotonin precursors. When these pathways are impaired, it directly affects your mood. The result? Emotional volatility, low resilience to stress, and periods of unexplained sadness or anger. Many people treat this with antidepressants, but miss the metabolic route, an overworked liver. Sign number 9. Bad breath or body odor, that wasn't always there. This is a sneaky one. If your breath smells sour, metallic, or slightly ammonia-like, even after brushing, your liver might not be processing nitrogen waste properly. Similarly, a sudden change in body odor, especially if you're otherwise clean and healthy, could indicate toxin accumulation. Sign number 10. Frequent headaches or migraines. Your liver filters out estrogen, histamine, and inflammatory byproducts. If that filtration slows, you may experience tension headaches, migraines, or even cluster headaches. These are often cyclical and appear around the same time each day or week, a clear sign of metabolic imbalance. Sign number 11. Elevated liver enzymes or abnormal blood work. Finally, the sign most people ignore, even when it's staring at them on a lab report. If your ALT, AST, GGT, or triglycerides are slightly elevated, even if your doctor says it's nothing serious, don't dismiss it. These are early indicators of liver stress, and they often precede full-blown fatty liver by months or years. Why doctors miss these signs? The sad truth. Most of these symptoms are written off. You go to the doctor with fatigue. They suggest iron or stress. Brain fog. They say you're aging. Bloating. They blame gluten or IBS. Skin problems. They send you to a dermatologist. Mood swings. Antidepressants. But how often does someone say, "Let's take a closer look at your liver"? Modern medicine is great at crisis care, but weak at prevention. That's why so many people with fatty liver are undiagnosed, until it's too late. But you don't have to wait for crisis. White heavy check mark how to support your liver, naturally. Reversing fatty liver isn't about pills or hospital stays. It's about restoring balance. And that starts with 3 things. 1. Removing what harms the liver. Processed sugars, especially fructose. Refined carbs. Alcohol. Artificial sweeteners. Seed oils, canola, corn, soybean. Chronic snacking and late-night eating. 2. Feeding the liver what it needs. Bitter greens, like dandelion, arugula, artichoke. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. Omega-3 fats, from flax, chia, or wild fish. Choline-rich foods, egg yolks, liver, salmon. Turmeric, garlic, and lemon water. 2 to 3 liters of clean water per day. 3. Supplementing the essentials that modern diets lack. This is where LEBERCURE shines. It combines the most effective nutrients your liver craves, but rarely gets in therapeutic doses, including choline, to remove liver fat. Milk thistle, to regenerate liver cells. Artichoke, to stimulate bile and fat digestion. Zinc, to reduce inflammation. B vitamins, for methylation and detox. Inositol, to regulate insulin sensitivity. Thousands of people are already using LEBERCURE daily to support their liver, reduce fatigue, flatten their belly, and reclaim their vitality, all naturally. Loudspeaker, don't ignore the signs. If you're experiencing 2, 3, or more of these symptoms, your body is telling you something. Your liver is overwhelmed, and it's asking for help. Don't wait for a diagnosis. Don't wait for your blood work to worsen. Take action now, while your liver still has the ability to regenerate. Click the link below, learn more, and start your recovery process.